For polynomial long division, what we're going to do is we are going to look at the highest power in the divisor and see how many times it will go into each of these terms in the dividend as we go along, just like we would with regular long division. So the first thing I want to ask myself is, how many times does a go into 7a cubed? Well, a times what is 7a cubed? And that would be 7a squared. And I don't write it over the cubed term, I write it over the squared term because it's basically similar to place value. We want to keep the same power above the same power. So now I'm going to multiply 7a squared times a minus 5. So 7a squared times a minus 5 is going to give me 7a cubed minus 35, because positive 7a squared times negative 5 is negative 35a squared. And I'm going to subtract this binomial from 7a cubed minus 44a squared. So 7a cubed minus 7a cubed cancels out to 0, and negative 44a squared minus negative 35a squared is going to be negative 9a squared. And just like with long division, now that I have a remainder piece, I'm going to bring down the next piece of the dividend. So I have positive 35a to bring down. And now I'm going to ask myself, how many times does a go into 9a squared? So a times what is negative 9a squared? Well, a times negative 9a is negative 9a squared. So I'm going to multiply negative 9a times the divisor a minus 5, and I'll get negative 9a squared. And negative 9a times negative 5 is positive 40a. Oops, excuse me, not 40, 45. And I'm going to subtract that binomial. So negative 9a squared minus 9a squared cancels out to 0, and 35a minus 45a is negative 10a. And I'm going to bring down my next term here, the constant term, and I'm going to ask myself, how many times does a go into negative 10a? A times what is negative 10a? Well, that would be negative 10. So I'm going to put my constant negative 10 over the constant 48 in the dividend. And now I'm going to multiply negative 10 by the divisor, a minus 5. And I'll get negative 10a plus 50. And I'm going to subtract that binomial. Negative 10a minus negative 10a cancels out to 0, and 48 minus 50 is negative 2. So what I have now is my remainder, negative 2, and I'm going to put that over my divisor of a minus 5, and I'll have minus 2 over a minus 5. So at the end of this, 7a cubed minus 44a squared plus 35a plus 48 divided by a minus 5 is 7a squared minus 9a minus 10 minus 2 over a minus 5. So that is 7a squared minus 9a minus 10 minus 2 over a minus 5. Or 7a squared minus 9a minus 10 plus negative 2 over a minus 5. And that's how you do polynomial long division.